Hello Animorphs fans and welcome back to the Animorphs Reviews YouTube channel. I'm going to watch some more videos because I found some more, and I've also found myself some more Estrella, so I'm going to have a casual drink while I'm watching this stuff. I've got 4 videos today. The first 2 are from a channel called Andalite Bandit. 2 short videos, but they look quite interesting. And yeah, if you like what you see, they've only got 3 subscribers, so if you do like what you see, go make that number at least twice as big. At least 3 times as big. This first one is called Animorphs Animatic. There's a horse in the hospital. Could be interesting. I don't know what. It's paper cutouts, I think. So let's see what happens here.
Now, I don't know if you've been following the news, but I've been keeping my ears open, and it seems like everyone, everywhere, is super mad about everything all the time. I try to stay a little optimistic, even though I will admit, things are getting pretty sticky.
I like the idea of Chapman as a stand-up comedian.
This is just me.
Good artist as well, by the rest of it.
It's like there's a horse loose in a hospital. It's like there's a horse loose in a hospital.
Yeah.
I think eventually everything's gonna
Visser
be
3.
okay. But I have no idea what's gonna happen next. And neither do any of you, and neither do your parents, because there's a horse loose in the hospital. It's never happened before. No one knows what the horse is going to do.
This is good.
First of all, the horse, he's never been in a hospital before. He's as confused as you are.
Visser explains Visser 3 perfectly.
You gotta stay updated. So all day long you walk around, oh, what'd the horse do? What'd the horse do? The updates, they're not always bad. Sometimes they're just odd. Be like, the horse used the elevator.
I like this. It's very good.
The creepiest days are when you don't hear from the horse at all.
I don't know who the comedian is.
You're down in the operating room like, hey, has anyone, Has anyone heard?
There he is.
Those quiet days when people are like, it looks like the horse has finally calmed down. And then 10 seconds later, the horse is like, I'm gonna run towards the baby incubators and smash them with my hooves. I got nice hooves and a long tail. I'm a horse. And it's like, oh, that's what I thought you'd say, you dumb fucking horse.
The horse, John Mullane. I thought the art was brilliantly done. Like, I mean, props. How's this guy only got 3 subscribers? Nitro Indigo commented on this. Hi, Nitro. That was, I mean, I don't know the stand-up comedian, so obviously Andalite Bandit doesn't get credit for that, but the art here, and matching it to Visser 3, great. Really good. I'm going to thumbs it up, and I'm not signed in. But when I do, yeah, I can't like it either. When I do sign in, I shall like and subscribe. How's that sound? I really like that. And we've got another video by this person, Andalite Bandit. And that is Animorphs as Vines. If I remember correctly, Vines were there was a website that didn't last very long. But basically, old TikTok. Non-Chinese TikTok. So the superior TikTok. Honestly. Right, Animorphs as Vines. Let's go.
You should get the orange soda. It's amazing.
Okay, I'll have the strawberry soda.
No, this is a crayon.
I'm calling the police!
911, what's your emergency?
It's just a collection of memes, but they put the Animorphs names on it. I mean, it's a quality meme. I don't... Yeah, just putting accent to bias on it. Your first video, your other video is much... I like that one.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
These are some old memes. They're the best memes. Best memes.
Hey, Billy, your grandma's here. Fuck my grandma. I'm sorry, Billy.
Let me see what you have. No!
Why are you running?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
So I am confusion. Why is this one Kansas, but this one is not Arkansas? America.
I ask my fiance that all the time, and she never gives me a clear answer. It's Arkansas. What are you making up this bullshit of Arkansas? Where's the W? Liars. And you stole all of our names as well.
Explain. What do you mean in Arkansas?
That is what Axe would do as well.
I think you're really cool. I like you a lot. Maybe we can hang out or something.
Bop it. Twist it. Pull it.
I'm confused now. Why does it keep saying Jack? It's been pretty clear from all the other stuff that this person knows Animorphs. Why does he keep referring to Jake as Jack? Oh, fiance. Why? Ugh.
Please, God, just let me have one good day. Oh my God, you again? Give it a rest, buddy.
Ooh, this is my jam. Turn that song off. This is my jam.
I ever told you how beautiful you are?
That was very hit and miss. Some really good ones there. Some of them just, yeah, weren't great. I prefer the first video, the Animorphs animatic. That was really good. Really good. I mean, the comedian, I can give or take, but the actual like animation and the drawings, top stuff. Love it. So that's And Like Bandit, those two videos. If you like that, I'll leave the link in the description and you can go check that out. Does that sound like a good deal? Better. Right, I've got two more videos for you. This one is 17 Animorphs storylines guaranteed to give you night terrors. Heart. Okay, let's go. Let's get into it. This is done by Toe Park. Again, link in the description.
To understand how this can be done, let's first recall...
Morphing isn't just a tool, it's also a weapon. Marco's supposedly dead mother is one of many big bads.
I'm already triggered, because it says 17 Animorphs storylines, and you started on 16.
Marco is the comedian of the team who often uses humor to cover up fear and tragedy, like the fact that his mother passed shortly before their adventure begins. Only that's not really what happened.
Strange to hear what the person's saying.
Marco believes his mother perished in a boating accident. It's revealed in The Predator that she's alive, but controlled.
Music down.
In fact,
Music turned down.
Head of the Yeerk invasion of Earth. This puts Marco in a precarious spot, as he knows that there may come a time when he has to kill her. Thankfully, Marco is able to kill the Yeerk as it tries to escape.
I can't hear what's being said.
Brain in one of the few happy moments in the series. The series isn't afraid to kill off beloved characters. The series isn't afraid to kill off beloved characters.
Oh, fiance, stop dinging me. Oh, why this book?
With aggression.
I'm sorry, but three things, right? I imagine you did go through the trouble of making this video, and I appreciate that, but the music's too loud. I'm straining to hear what you're saying. And there's like a weird reverb on your voice, which makes it even harder. You said there are 17 Animorphs storylines guaranteed to give you night terrors. You've only got 16. And then one of them is Rachel struggles with aggression. That's not giving me any night terrors. Unless they give us something here.
Rachel struggles with aggression. But the series...
That was it. It's not Rachel being aggressive isn't going to give me night terrors.
Show you is worse than what it does. What the series doesn't show you is worse than what it does.
I mean, why did you repeat that?
Axe's mouth full of red-rimmed teeth. Axe's mouth full of red-rimmed teeth. The series was an intentionally brutal anti-war message for kids.
Was it anti-war? No. Aspects of it were, but a lot of it was war can be necessary to defend what you love. I can't.
The series was an intentionally brutal anti-war message for.
I mean, I get it, yeah, it probably largely is anti-war, but when the thing that saves everything in the end is engaging in that war and fighting off and doing war stuff, that's not an anti-war message.
Marco's stomach acid almost blinds Rachel. Marco's stomach acid almost blinds Rachel.
Spoilers for the next book I'm going to read, I suppose.
The alternative universes are even worse. Kids committing genocide is just a fact of life.
I'm sorry, but I've had enough. Does it get better? Okay, when number one for Animorphs Night Terrors is Aunt Cassie, then you've lost me. I'm sorry. You might like this video if you do. The link's in the description, but nah, I couldn't get on with that video, I'm afraid. Good effort, but yeah, lower volume so you can hear the voice better, and less reverb on the voice as well. And make sure you got the correct number. And the last video today, Shawn Ashmore's Animorphs Memories. Here he is, Big Shawn. When was this actually done again? I think it was, and the video went up in 2021. I'm pretty sure it was long before that, but here we go.
Hey, can we talk about Animorphs?
Yeah, let's talk about Animorphs.
Great.
Run a diddly do. Okay, that was a bit of a change. Less music, please.
Be a normal kid in the regular world. But then I remember that the world isn't regular anymore.
The invasion has begun. And it's gonna blow your mind.
Was that your first kind of major job as an actor?
It was, yeah. I'd been acting as a kid for a long time, and I'd done Canadian TV movies and Canadian series and stuff like that. But I think Animorphs
Canadian,
was the first American sort of like ongoing project that I was a part of. But here's the story: it never aired in Canada. It was an American show.
I thought it did.
A Nickelodeon show, and we didn't get Nickelodeon in Canada. So I worked on the show for 2 years, and it got canceled. And I was like, well, that's that. And then I went down to the States, and I had like kids like staring at me and looking at me and pointing, and I was like, what is going on? And then someone finally came up and said, oh, you're Jake from Animorphs. And I was like, yeah, did you see the show? And they're like, it was my favorite show. And then I realized
that's a lie. It was no one's favorite show.
Realized that it actually had an audience.
I've got a question. If the Animorphs TV show was released today with the internet and internet culture, would it have been more successful? Would it have been? Interesting question for you.
And you still remember the theme song. It must be kick-ass.
I don't remember. I just remember that it was kick-ass.
Okay.
Ow. Nightwish? Why is Nightwish playing over it? Why are we?
Okay, I'm impressed.
Because there's good bits when everybody comes in and goes.
Yeah, well, there's
like
it's the classic TV thing where you could do this with me if you want.
Please.
Okay.
Oh
so
God, please.
There's this classic sort of thing where like you're turned around and it's like someone calls your name and it's like, hey Jake, and you turn around and you go, like that kind of thing. And that's almost
Yeah.
I find like TV shows don't really have credits anymore.
So corny.
Right.
But when they did, that was kind of the thing. Let's watch you do it. So
Okay, I'll do it to this
Yeah.
one.
So you turned away, like something really important is happening behind you, and then someone calls your name. Hey. But then you have to give the head nod too. You kind of have to give the like. It's someone you recognize. So you kind of do the turn, and then you're like. Yes, that's good. That's a good.
So fucking cheesy.
Hey.
Sean's better at it.
Change. I did it. It works. And keep my dog.
Ah, dear.
The Animorphs are telepathic, but are they only telepathic as animals when they're in their animal form, or can they also perform their telepathic abilities when they're in their human form? Go.
Great question. Never thought about it. I just realized that yes, the animals communicate with each other. Like Jake and Rachel and Cassie talk to each other telepathically as animals, but they never do that as human beings. So I suppose the answer is yes, they can communicate telepathically as animals because an alien has given them the ability to do this. A lizard and a hawk can't speak to each other.
No, God no.
But
how do you know?
A teenage child who was given the ability to assimilate the DNA of animals and transform into them by alien andalites, as an animal, they can telepathically communicate.
Yeah, that was. That.
He just seems baffled, doesn't he? He's almost. It's almost like he's reading it out to himself, trying to convince himself that that was the show that I did. Look at his face. I did that show.
That was pretty concise. Thank you. That
was concise, right? Everyone understands that? That makes sense.
Beautiful. That was cream. That was champagne.
You just have to trust me that what I'm talking about is real. This is a real place, a real town. It may even be your town.
That was the first time that I had done a long-running TV series. Right. So you really get a lot of experience because it's every day, all day for like 7 months. Like you're working nonstop, and I think it was a great training ground to really and also develop a character over a long arc. Usually it's like you show up for a movie and you work for like a month or something like that. This was like a long running show. So that was kind of nice to sort of learn how to develop a character, keep it fresh for yourself.
Oh, Sean's roots. I mean, I haven't really watched anything with him in it.
Over and over again.
I know he's a big actor now.
Make it interesting for me and also for the audience so it doesn't feel repetitive all the time.
What is that?
That's a really crappy Muppet costume.
All the time.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? Because I mean, the show lasted like 2 seasons.
2 seasons.
And it's quite a while ago.
It was like 16 years ago, or more.
Yeah.
I was a teenager, so it is very strange. But I've thought about that, and I came to realize that at that time, I don't think there was a lot for teenagers in the science fiction world. There was sort of like Goosebumps, which was kind of like the horror side of things, but I can't really think of a lot of examples of science fiction. And I think that there was just a real like thirst for young. Teenage sort of level science fiction. So I think that's kind of why people...
I haven't really thought of it like that before.
And why it was impactful was because there wasn't really anything else quite like it at the time.
Next time we use a phone booth, dude.
Your fans that still come up to you. I mean, what sort of questions do they ask?
I think most people want to know if I still keep in contact with the other actors, and some of them I have. Brooke Nevin, actually, who played Rachel, is in Quantum Break in the live action, and
cool.
I didn't get to work with her on this, but she was in the project, which was kind of fun.
What I loved about it was how it focused on teenagers grappling with actual real issues.
And I have kept up with some of the actors, but that's kind of the thing. And also, what was it like working with the animals? And most of the time...
Oh, don't talk about working with the animals. You have to talk about Michael Hackenberger again.
They stinky. It's kind of smelly.
Yeah,
that's animals for you.
Animals and children are quite stinky.
Yeah.
Some people.
We learn the best shit here on the Animorphs Reviews YouTube channel. I wonder if that took 6 weeks like it did for the actual series to morph him into a skunk. That was all right. It wasn't anything more or anything less than I expected. But yeah, that's me reacting to some more Animorphs videos. And I think the highlight was very clearly this one. Awesome. on the wall it just says, I love Yerks, and there's a pizza box next to it. The Empire, yeah! These two don't know what's coming. Visser 3 looks angry. No, that was great. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. This has just been relaxing and watching more Animorphs related videos. I'm sorry that, especially on that last one, I didn't have much to say because I was more intent on listening to what Shawn was saying, but that's that. Join me for some more fun in the near future. So I'll see you next time. Ta-ra!